Okay, so we are talking about for Leo. I already did some premeditation on Leo. I am a Leo, so I want to know. I did say I was gonna clear the vibes. This was right after what you call it, Aries reading. So for those of us that might have been dealing with an Aries, if that's the case, I feel like your throat chakra might be, I hate to say it just so cliche, but I feel like we're able to stick up for ourselves, speak up. We're able to find the nice way to say how you made me feel. Keep a positive spin on everything and still get what we want. So also that we're not really so attached to the answer, like in the sense of, really learning how to tether our expectations so that we feel less disappointment. So anyway, let's get into it. Sorry, I'm going to try and timestamp them so that we just go straight to, you can know when the reading actually begins. So I feel like because we've gone through such a major shift, I felt like I was more aware of these things, maybe because I'm studying these things more, but nonetheless, the vibes have just been reasonably strong. Okay, so Leos, how have we really dealt with the changes? What were the central themes, the things that are coming out for Leos after all of this astro stuff? Something strange, something's afoot, something is going on, and we cats' ears perk up first. We're the sun, so I always feel like whatever is going to happen is in relation to the sun astrologically, and so it is above, it also shall be below. So if you're a Leo, especially in the early parts of the month, and depending on the rest of your chart, but the sun feels things first, or everybody's attached to it. Everything matters to the sun. Trying to hold it together. Keep everything smooth. But Leos, I feel like we want more, we want more. We want to know what the fuck. So I think we've come to terms with our memories here, Leos. So first card. Okay, you have learned. For this transit, you have learned about drama. You have learned about men and their money. Who's the boss? For sure. Who calls God no higher? Zero zing zing. You've learned a lot about your Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus friends, your Aquarius friends, your Virgo friends, your Virgo friends. You've learned a lot about your Virgo friends. You learned about them earth signs. You've seen the full spectrum. Maybe even had a lot of drama with them. You've prayed. You've learned about praying, what you believe in, what you're willing to wait for, and what you're willing to give. Good thing, Leo. But again, you've learned about that Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus. I feel like you've been able to kind of say what's on your mind recently with the Eight of Swords there. You have kind of learned who your friends are and who's not. You learned about that Virgo. Oh my goodness. And this could be male or female. You know, you've learned that all that glitters is not gold. And check those gifts, you know, check the gifts at the door. I just came to the realization why they even say that. You know how important it is to check the gifts at the door. Helen of Troy. That whole war, the Troy shit was all not checking the gift at the door. You stayed up some nights. And sorry if there is some disruptions. People are texting me. Sorry, I should have put it on no, not don't disturb. You've learned, you know what time it is and what time it ain't. You learned who's the boss, who's in control, and really going within yourself, going beside yourself. You've bumped heads with some Aries, Taurus. You've learned all the types of ways that people can control you. What is really control? I think you've got a little bit more of a definition now. And believe it or not, it probably looks a little bit more emotional than a logical Leo might believe, you know. You've learned, you've healed, happiness. The Sun card, you learned about you. The sun is shining again. You ready? You know, emotionally you're ready. Mentally you're ready. You've connected with Source. You understand your position now. You understand why you have to go through the things that you go through. You learned the importance not only of being outright and forward, the importance of the dark side. I feel like some of you with the Pisces here back to back, I'm feeling like Spirit is saying, talk to these people. Those are those that deal with the Pisces. Or Pisces season. Okay, yeah. Through Pisces season, you learned how much light and how much stronger you are hanging back and being a little bit low-key, reserved, staying to yourself. Going inside with your emotions. I think you have also learned how to cure yourself from being disappointed so easily. You know how to deal with disappointments. You've started to require proof, I feel like, with these cards. You require proof these days. You are willing to wait. You learned about that Virgo bitch. Oh my goodness. Okay, I really feel like, you know, Virgos might have really shown you some things where, and you've mastered how to even deal with that type of bullshit, you know? Keeping your emotions in check, not revealing all of your emotions at once. Waiting until you have enough information, or really realizing that You gonna find out the information whether people try to keep it from you or not. You learn that all sorry ain't sorry, People say sorry. You'd rather not deal with fishy people at all. You can't be fishy or deal with fishy folks. Those of you dealing with the Pisces. I know sometimes it feels good to make people feel good. So you go along with their shit sometimes and just hope for the best, but it's like you're not taking it so personally now. When people play the games they play, okay? You have learned about that Virgo. There we go. You learned about that Virgo, but this also, I feel like you have an inkling you better off by yourself. You are okay with yourself right now. Okay, people could, like I said, people could play the games they want to play, but you don't gotta mix in with that. You don't gotta be in the mix. You don't gotta answer every text. People don't, people are not all created with the will to be noble and shit like that. Some people just, they're in their head, and you can't let people craziness stop you from doing what you gotta do. You've taken on a lot. Yeah, you've taken on a lot of responsibilities, maybe more bills. You put up with a lot more bullshit for peace sake. You put up with people's bullshit for peace sake. You dealt with some son of a bitches for peace sake, for your own happiness. You sacrificed. You've been out in the cold. You put some people out. You've taken a notice of the suffering here. You feel sorry for the people that are suffering, but you ain't no fool. You can't have a bleeding heart for everybody here. You going within for the answer to the new thing. Like you, and before I go on to the new thing, let me figure out. Hold up. You've really been just like, hold up. A lot of people have not been consulting you. You knew it wasn't the time to start something new in Pisces season for sure. Not Pisces season, Lord. Now is not the time to really take an axe to anything or things that you didn't expect to end for sure during Pisces season. You might have to choose a new path, but you've done it slowly, You really weighed out your options before making a decision. You've held your tongue. You've learned of the things that people might have said. A lot of people might have hurt your feelings, Leo. Say something, I'm giving up on you, not willing to fight anymore. You felt like giving up. You are tired, But you feel the spiritual victory already, regardless of whether it has manifested in other ways. You feel it. You feel the spiritual victory. You know you're doing your best planning here. For those of you dealing with Aquarius, I feel like you just stop trying, stop fighting, and in that you win. Let him think he won, but you win too. You're not begging for the clarity. You're not trying to make people understand anymore. Whatever's gone is gone. Whatever's over. For those of you dealing with a Scorpio, you still haven't heard from this fucking Scorpio. They still ain't come on out with it. Say what's on their mind. And you okay with, take your time. Go be where you want to be. Can't make you love me if you don't. Okay? They still haven't expressed their emotions to you. They haven't expressed themselves, their intentions. Okay? The Aquarius, here he is back. You still hope they will. You hope they'll come to for those of you that are dealing with, it's ladies here, Leos, that are dealing with Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You're okay with how it played out. You don't want nothing from them. Wish them well. Good riddance. Those of you dealing with Aquariuses, like I said, you had stopped fighting for that. You made your own decision, move on, do what you gotta do. But I feel like both of you guys, both Aquarius and the Leo, are like completely fine. Like no hard feelings, no whatever. Just both on your own shit, doing what you gotta do for sure. If you hear from them, cool. It's not no big scene, but I feel like, 2-8, so, they'll be back. They'll be back around. That's not a problem. Okay, your sex life. The one you want to fuck, but you ain't fucking. Because, I think the universe even knows how, some good sex will have Leos in a relationship. So, it's not time for that. Those of you dealing with other fire signs, it's your real soulmate. So, of course, there's some reason why y'all can't just get to the fucking and getting married and all of that first, right? You just haven't had any action in that area, finding a soulmate. No passion here. And it just, I feel like, our sex life, Leos, have been, because you know what, it's not going to do superficially anymore. It's more like, I need this. Like, I need both romance and good fucking. You know what I mean? I need a whole relationship. Okay. And that's a sign of you healing, because you know what you ain't about to stand for anymore. Healing and what's a real good working relationship. Who are you, Miss Leo? Those of you dealing with female Leo, a cross watcher. It's like on guard, guarded. That's all I keep hearing. Guarded. So, or just you just ain't got it. Like I can't say I got my 50% of the rest of forever and always. Still working on it. For those of you dealing with a Libra, still waiting. Those of you dealing with Cancer, okay, so you are either waiting for Libras to make a decision. Libras are waiting for you to make a decision. a decision has been made about Cancer. They don't get to be all in your business, mothering you, loving, being all in there. That's not your man, that's not your woman. You just, really want them to, maybe they're trying to communicate with you. You're trying to find the best way to communicate with them, be creative, but be independent. Like, it's not that you got confusion and all of that. You don't want to create any confusion, because I feel like especially when it comes to maybe the relationship between Leo and the Libra, the Leo and the Cancer, Leo and the Virgo, Leo and the Gemini, just really came out of that whole confusion energy where we are trying to partner up, just like I got this. For those of you dealing with the Capricorn, the Aries, the Taurus, way back for January, since January you've been in a lot of bills. You knew it was coming. It's still rough. You haven't quite made it to the easy streets as yet. I don't really feel like you have a lot of mental support. Like, you might have won, but now you have to do a lot more by yourself. And it definitely was easier in the past, So it's still rough. It's rough. So here we are. What should good old Leo need some advice, right? Advice for Leo. Spirit. Leo. Moving forward, let's talk about it, Leo. Oh, shoot. What I see here? The 7 of Swords. Well, we moved 5, 6, 7. All right. Well, we done seen the 10 already. We don't want to go back that way. So, I heard free your mind and the rest will follow. Don't be lazy. Don't procrastinate. Don't think you got all the time. Don't be last minute. Yeah? Okay. Don't stop believing in love. You know a Leo is not cute when they don't have that loving energy, when they don't have their tribe, yo. At least somebody to adore and to adore them back. Oh, the Chariot. Maybe by the summer, maybe there's a Cancer. I don't like this. And like, me personally, I don't want no Cancer in my life. I just don't want them. Oh, Lord, please. He make you stronger, though. Damn. Maybe he won't be so emotional anymore. It's not going to hurt this time. But for whatever reason, I'm here and give the Cancer a chance. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm even saying that part. But here you go. Princess of Cups in reverse. Cancer. Prince of Cups in reverse. Oh, he's not confused anymore. Okay, so for those of you who want to be magnanimous and give the Cancer a chance, that's cool. If other than that, though, you could get rid of that Earth sign. They know. No matter what they offer you, Whether you get rid of them or not, something's going to make them have to get out of your life. You can't waste any time with them, okay? It's not worth it. So also in the new business ideas, shit or get off the pot for sure. Either you start the business or the business gonna start you. Maybe even finding another job. You gotta get out there, baby. You gotta go out and do what you gotta do, you know. You can't wait for him to find you if you're in the house all the time. For those of you dealing with the Pisces, the Scorpio, there's a lot they are not telling you, okay? Why aren't they telling? Why not? Tell, why not? They're so lonely, they really want to fuck. They'll do anything, they just want to make you happy. They don't want to argue, they ain't trying to boss you around. They know what you deserve. Those of you dealing with a Libra or Virgo, they see you as really happy, kind of, gloating. I feel like maybe there might even be a little jealousy there, undercover, on the low, but you see what's going on. You know what's up. And whoever want to test you, they could come get it. If whoever wants the smoke, they could come get the smoke. You ain't got nothing to hide. They don't want the smoke, though. They don't want the smoke, so don't worry about that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody even got time for that, right? So you could also just stop rehearsing all of that shit in your head, too, Leo. Seven of Pentacles. Faith without works, I'm hearing. Daydreaming ain't gonna get you there. And you ain't got no rich uncle. So these ships gotta come in. You're gonna have to find something to do until then. You need some more information. I feel like you might need to go spend some time with maybe, doing a class, doing some volunteer work, taking on a mentor would be excellent. Yeah, somebody who knows what's up. That Pisces, though, whoever, the group of you who are dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, he's not offering, they're not coming through for the ladies. Yeah, no connection there. For those of you fellas dealing with an Aquarius woman, this is going forward. It don't seem like y'all gonna come to a, you're still in your head about it. Maybe no closure. Maybe no closure there. Yeah, it's a little complicated. For those of you who may have, come out of something with a fire sign, another Leo, you get it. You clear about this now. You ain't fighting. You ain't trying to, you ain't fighting. They ain't offering nothing substantial. You're not about to lose what you work hard for. You know the type of person that deserves to be in the castle, okay? He's probably a boss. He's not a little joker. Somebody to match your swag, ladies. Fellas, you are a boss. Those of you who are bossing it up. So, bye-bye. Thank you, Leos. Check the link below for personal readings. Hope this helps.